It was a little slow to start up, but we got it. Um, I'm trying a new setting. I was just gonna start right into the song actually, but I'm trying well, maybe not a new setting, but I've never noticed it where I get to choose where to place the ads manually. The only thing is I don't know how to do that, and I'd rather not. It's probably considered the channel's monetized, but anyway, so I'll be right back. We'll get started. That's really leaning in a almost sideways manner. I'm surprised it's been okay there. They might not be gold, but they'll do. Oh. You go and get to go there. You go where you want. You go and get to go there. Going, pretty much gone. Go and get to go there. You go where you want. Go and get to go there. Pretty much gone. Welcome. Okay, so this is a very rough draft of the song. Well, I don't know how it's going to come out, but it's pretty fresh, and the viewer left. But I don't know. I like to share the process. I must admit that I'm not feeling 100% today. If that feels like it's coming across, then it's accurate. I'm a little bit short of breath, but not too bad. My hands for the past few days, but this morning I really noticed it, just have a bit of a numb, stiff feeling. My sides are sore, and I honestly think, anyway, I don't want to get too much into it, but that's basically all there is to say anyway. So I kind of like that idea as a intro. So like I said, I just like to share the process, and this way, as I'm hearing it, I can be recording it, even though I do have the instrument, just to make sure I'm hearing it as I hope to hear it. Must be able to do what I was saying there. And I must look at that stuff and see if I can say, submit the idea of if there's a cancellation getting in it. And I must look at the other video too and see the comments. But because, okay, so first things first. And I wrote this in pencil because that's what was handy. I can mostly make it out, but let's see how we do here. Oh. And I could think of a few people with this, but I have one on mine today, whose birthday is today, as we get a viewer welcome. And again, this is just first draft, and I'm actually, for my own benefit and to show you the process of how a song is born, I guess, which reminds me of that movie. I'm in the viewer growth, but. So it could be C, G, D, or E, C, D. I don't know what sounds more like what I'm singing. But maybe a bit of both. Because I was thinking of doing that. Okay, so I should write that down then, eh? Okay, so. D, C, G, D. You go where you sounds unique and yet also very familiar. Okay. And then let's see. Then I was hearing a song on the radio, and I think as I was writing this out, and I eventually turned the radio down, I think I was kind of getting a similar tune to what I was hearing, which I don't know what it was now, but that's the way music is, though. There's unique, sounds and not unique sounds that make it up. There's a guy on the screen, on the line. There's a guy on the screen. It's a screaming for you. And you know what I mean. And sorry. We're falling through. These dreams have many roots. Knowledge and culture. Good. And you should. Give a Sugar, your life was big, but you're passing with almost bigger. Go. Why does it sound different now? Okay, now it's saying that connection's unstable. Please wait while we reconnect you. For longer than usual, but it did that recently, and then it was fine. This sounds. I know I had it on. Rough version, so bear with me. Now, I just did this first part, but I made the mistake of not writing down the chords because I thought I'd remember them. But you know what? I think you kind of got the idea just from that. And my body is really feeling stiff today, both to this seating arrangement and just in general. But it's the best, most handy thing, and it's the device that we have available to do this on. At least it's something. So I'll write this out and maybe also type this for myself, send it to myself in an email. There is one other little thing that I wanted to do, though, connected to it, and it could be part of the song. You can here's that I'm gonna smile because I live on. You can remember when she's Let me do that again. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Oh, I want to live forever, forever, forever. Want to live forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Who really wants to live forever, forever and ever. Anyway. Oh, baby. I just feel like doing a short one today, as much as I would love to stay and see who might tune in and engage. I'm not so big, even though it had some pluses last time in staying and seeing who tunes in but stays there but doesn't say anything, or in quick come and goes kind of things. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like going out somewhere. I could be buzzing, but very tired when I get back later. And so I'd rather try and have it. I mean, I don't always get sleep in that short amount of time, but if I do, great. Have a small bit of coffee, but also have something there. And then going out for dinner tonight at some point this evening. I also have a other part of my routine, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to do that before or after. And as far as life being short, I mean, I don't know if we both go. Okay, if I go, whichever one of us goes was to pass away first. If and when if that happens to be soon, like before like during that or whatever. Then I mean, it's kind of like because who knows, right? Then it's kind of like we eventually get over it. But it would be nice to do that, and we don't go to restaurants that much these days. Depends on how late of a lunch it gets, and also, and for the person that just tuned in, or the person here, if you have a song request or a topic request, feel free to put it in the comments. I just have it selected to show during live, but then once it's posted, any comments that come after that will show. Some of these have had quite a bit of comments during the lives, but I haven't had it. One, because I forget. A lot of times is really basically why I haven't had it showing. But the person might or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Part of me thinks do it when we can, because tomorrow, obviously you got to get sleep and let yourself rejuvenate and have that wellness aspect in life. But it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like life's short, and if you sleep it away, I mean, you work maybe lots of time, but then, you know, we could be spending extra time with other ones. It's double short sometimes, but it's kind of like, then you might rather do that. Go to sleep after a nice meal, that could be all right too. Yeah, maybe I know what my email said, but we could talk about it. Yeah, and possibly, yeah. I'm tempted just because I want to. I'm eager about it. I've been wanting to do it for 2 or 3 days now. But if I'm really tired, like we have to do it by foot, we have to get there, and I'm not sure how much energy I'll have. I might just have to play it by ear, see how I feel then. But also, like I say, when you're out and about, you know, around other people and hearing and seeing things or whatever. I mean, obviously, you eventually get sleep. It's not a problem. But like, I really do value if I can get sleep during my early evening nap. And like I say, I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't, because I often don't. But and then it's not that far away till bedtime. Man, I so want to stay sleeping because I fell back asleep at like 6:30. I still want to sleep, but a routine would let us. I mean, it could have, but I felt like no. And the dog's been up there, and the dog had to have his needs taken care of, and but yeah. Anywho, so we'll wrap it up. But yeah, to be right near where her picture was and Steve's picture was, and in front of quite a nice one, but he doesn't even talk about that one. But took the whole set and didn't know about it, and the guy almost didn't respect it, but now it's almost had out of there now. So, and what was it? The same weekend, I feel like, or I feel like it was a weekend. Um, if it would have been really nice for them to put the day as to what day that was, but I think it was a Saturday, and then Sunday. And I was glad because I didn't have to wait till Sunday because I was a bit anxious and kind of eager, all things considered. And then Sunday we had a customer come who had this person's middle name, and I didn't know what it was, and they happened to have it on the inside. I didn't know what it was beforehand, and I probably wouldn't have guessed it either. You know, so she's having me do music. She's having me do creative writing, work on projects, even though it's been at a bit of a standstill. She's trying to help me do advocacy and educate as much as you know I want, and I just seem to be jumping right into it, and that, and even though she can't buy us stuff, anymore, giving us a meal out, helping us with sales apparently, and it's all very very nice. Um, and I know that some things are not coming together and as quickly as I would like, or as well as I would like in some things. But misses me. But says that my health is important. Well, here's the thing: I can put up with a little bit of it and just say, "Yeah, I'm ambivalent." If it and I have a pretty relaxed life for the most part, but I also don't have a high discomfort tolerance. And if it becomes, I say I will call and find out what my results were. I got them done end of February or early March. Other than that, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's an antibiotic that I should be taking or I just need more vitamins. I don't know. But that's really all I had prepared for this one. I don't really feel up to doing much more either. And the rest of my the other plan for today will just play by ear, I guess. And yeah, hope you all have a good day. Bye. Take care. It's almost 23.